What's good, family? I want to come on live, unscheduled. You know, I had some things on my mind, and I'm gonna just wait till the family to get in. You know, to start elaborating. But y'all know how it is. We gonna build. You know, we gonna hold it down. Shout outs to the HTLC. All the gods and the goddesses. But when we get into the build, I want to go off something specific, and I want y'all to understand the differences of what you do and what you know rather than what you just read or research. But for right now, that's neither here or there. So we gonna calm things down because we got things controlled here. We chill. We don't really get out of our feelings or anything. So we gonna keep things on a real cool, real chill level. As always. We just gonna wait till the fam pop through. You know. Oh man, it's always great to see you, goddess. Like I love seeing you come. Like when you walk through, your light just magnifies, and I see every bit of it, and it's so beautiful. Thank you for allowing us to experience your presence. Peace, peace, Miss IL, only the wise. Brother, how you doing? I hope Young King is doing great. I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate y'all coming. Ooh, slow back. Oh, bro, Chris is in the building. What's good, brother? How you doing? Oh, yeah, we rolling up a little nice. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. We gonna get to this. I specifically, I don't know if anybody know, but I specifically wanted to go on live just to bring up a point. And, I don't mind taking the time out to letting people know the real information. But until then, we're going to enjoy everybody's presence. We're going to enjoy everybody's light that's entering the building. Respect and peace to everybody out there in the chat. I appreciate y'all coming through. And, we're going to show, we're going to talk about some stuff. And I think Chris knows what I'm going to go and elaborate on. Something we was elaborating on in Huey's build earlier, talking about the sound frequencies and stuff. And it's not the fact that people in the chat would just be like, Chris, you're right. I agree. Has nothing to do with that. But yeah, we gonna wait. We gonna wait a second. Wait for the fam to come through. The link is in the chat. If you need me to post the link again, just request that and I'll do so. But everybody or anybody is free and welcome to come on the panel and give your words of wisdom, words of light. Let it be helpful and meaningful to people. And just to let you guys know again, I appreciate every one of y'all. Yeah. Got a little something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be real quick. Not the chat. Just what I need to elaborate on. It's gonna be real quick. It's not even gonna take that much. It's not even gonna take that much. It's not gonna take that long. You know. But I want the intentions to build. I want the emotions to build. I want I want people to yearn what we're about to talk about. All right, that's cool. It's no problem. Come through when you can. You know. But yeah. I hope. Hold on. Hope everybody had a blessed day. Had an amazing day. Had a graceful day. Had a peaceful day. Had a positive day. Had a productive day. Yeah. Try to build it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Woo, man. Yeah. See, all right. Yeah, I had to open up a logic session real quick. Since we was talking about DAWs and waves, and then he tried to shrink it down to a wavelength. But it's just bring up a point. So people is trying to make things seem like it is what it ain't, and it's simple research. Simple research. Right. And we have to understand, what information are we using? Are we going to use the information that we're going to call not knowledgeable or not meaningful or not, information that we're debunking? So if you're debunking the information and you're using the person's information, why would you use that information? It doesn't make sense. I want to go and talk about, we was building on sound and wavelengths. And this guy was saying, how a wavelength is measured by meters. Okay, so to explain, on a sine wave, the upper part of the wave, the measurements or the distance between the two upper part of the waves is a wavelength. We was talking about sound in general. So he broke it down to a wavelength. And I don't know how you bring something and it's entirely down to a measurement that's bigger than what you're actually using. I really don't understand. So we was talking about sound and frequencies, and he's brought it down to a wavelength. Right? So when we're talking about sound in total, in general, he comes and he asks, well, how do you measure, the wavelength or the wave, and he said it's measured by meters. Well, that doesn't make sense because you have sounds that's shorter than meters. So how are you going to measure those sounds that's shorter than a meter? I really don't understand like what people really going through, but it's like if you're debunking Greek, bullshit, then I would say stop bringing Greek bullshit to the table and stop trying to prove your answer right according to Greek. Right? So so what I'm going to do, since wavelength is measured by meters, I'm on DAWs because we're talking about music and sound. I'm going to show y'all plugins that's used to manipulate sounds, because if you're able to manipulate it, you're measuring sounds. You have a measurement. You have parts where you can manipulate, right? So, let me, share my screen. Okay. Now, this is Logic. Okay. Now, if anyone don't know, I'm going to bring up an EQ, an equalizer. Basically, this, you can basically, when you have an EQ, you can do whatever you want to the sound, how you see fit, because the whole sound is within this whole broadband of the equalizer. We're not talking about a top of the wave from here to here. We're talking about the whole spectrum. So to say that a small part of a wave that is being played is measured by meters when the whole thing is measured by dBs, dB, decibel, and hertz. Hertz and decibels are the measurements of sound when you're creating sound in DAWs. Now check this out. This is a metronome right here. This little thing I'm clicking It's a metronome. This is to keep time when you're creating music. It don't hold the time for the sound or the wavelength, meaning any wave or any sound I drop inside this DAW, it doesn't mean that this metronome is going to sync to the time. That it doesn't work like that. It never works like that. The BPM is always, it starts at a 120 and you have the option to change this BPM. Now, for you to keep on time throughout the track or the measures or the bars, you use a metronome. Sound itself don't use a metronome. It's a tool like money, which means how is it being used? Operated by people that can operate it. Sound can't operate metronome. So I don't even know how does a metronome sync to a sound when you're syncing the sound to the fucking time. And you're manually doing that when you're creating it. Again, another edit I want to bring up. This is a compressor. Do anybody see, this is a meter, not saying it's measured by meters, but no, this is a meter or a graph, the type of graph. So don't get this misconstrued right here. Don't get this misconstrued. This is a meter or this is a graph. So we know and we understand and understand that these are this is the overlay of the display of your effect, right? But please, anybody, tell me where the measurement of a meter do you see on here? There's no meters. There's dB. Hold on, milliseconds. That's not meters. Hold on, we gotta know our measurements. It's milliseconds. Is it? No meters. No meters. So if meters are really being measured, is being used as a measurement of the wavelength, then why isn't meters being recognized in music? We have to understand this, people. We have to understand this, people. Don't let people tell you any fucking thing. These niggas would try to win an argument just to win an argument. But they don't know what they doing because they don't do it. And it's like, okay, well, I'm asking you if you're a producer. No, you are not. Because you have yet answered that question. You've not answered the question. So that lets me know that you don't do the work to even know the information. But you're here with an argument and you want to co-sign on a root word? Again, who? Who cares? Anyway, at the end of the day, you would be a dummy trying to measure every fucking sound or wavelength with a meter measurement. You would just be compressors don't recognize meters. EQs don't recognize meters. Should I bring up any other effect? Nothing inside the DAW recognize meters. Nothing in the DAW recognize meters. Not the DAW itself, not any sound itself. So instead of trying to tell me what I know and Googling it on the side, it's man, we can have better builds if you're asking. We can have better builds if you're asking. if you're trying to be informed. But if you're going to tell a sound engineer how sound is being measured when he works on these DAWs every day, like when I tell y'all I work on Logic, Fruity Loops, Pro Tools every day. Every day. When I have nothing to do, I still hop on these DAWs. And when I tell you none of these DAWs have an edit function that recognize meters as a measurement. So, I mean, and this is really not like a huge shot, but if I knew the dude name, I would say his name because this is specifically for him. The build is not for him, but this information is for him so he can actually get to see rather than searching on Google and pulling up a definition, because still a definition is still not saying that this is being measured by meters. It's saying over a time period. If you don't have the measurements, then you can't measure the time. I don't know how is that not clicking? You have to have a measurement.
Me sure this.
Right. And I'm gonna end it like that. In root words, I digress.
Salute to you, Cyphers.
Salute to you, God. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm everything everywhere. It's another one. Straight up.
Yes, sir. High frequencies, about to get it in.
Yep, all of them. High, low,
Yep.
whatever's necessary. You know what I mean?
Exactly. All of them, the highs and the lows.
Yep. Have you ever seen a motherfucker that was real negatively positive?
Yep. Yeah.
I think that's like, it's hard to find them kind of people.
Most definitely. I could appreciate those people because they see things, or they tend to look at things on a different broadband, and it just gives you another outlook to perceive things, or how people perceive things. And, just respecting that is just, you can, it even opens your mind up to that possibility within other, other situations. So, just like how, people say, take the goods out of this, and use it for what you can. Yeah.
Yep. Spit out the bones.
Yeah. Most definitely. And that's how we starting off.
Bones out.
Spitting out the bones.
Gotta live this.
Right. So what's going on in a ACLC world? What's going on with this beef that's going on? I really want to talk about that.
Who got beef, man? This beef shit gotta stop. It gotta stop now.
Right.
Hey, I got some. We can. This is some strong current. You hear me? Strong currency where we exchange this thought or this talk, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know it builds me. Go ahead though.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, I really, want to play peacemaker. I really do want to play peacemaker because we had to do a job, what I'm saying? And I think that, is a part of, you know, um, a distraction.
A dismemberment.
Hmm. It's a distraction, and you know, it's not needed. We're men. Like, why we got to sit here and make videos about each other when we can hop on one of each other's platform and have this discussion? You know, I think it's that easy. It really is that easy.
I agree. What? Hold on one second.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, it's not more of like just peacemaker as of bringing them together, but just keeping peace and getting back to the builds, getting back to the, you know, the mission.
Yes.
And rather than focus on this guy making a video about me or I'm gonna make a video about him, you know, that's because if you look at the video, it has a time, right? You can't get that time back. You can't get that time back. You know, you can't get that time back when you're doing that video on that person. You took that time to do a video on that about that person. You could have been doing a lot of stuff within that time, and you didn't. But you downplayed the man. You know, regardless of your differences, you still downplayed the man coming into a place of saying, you know, I want peace, I want to figure things out, I want to come together. You know, it's like contradicting, you know, your whole reason for, you know, being here.
Yep.
And that's what I don't want it to seem like, and that's what I don't want it to look like on both parties.
Yeah, man. No, you have to do it. Because it's a thing where, you know, you got to put the puzzle. Can you see and put the puzzle together? So, you know what I mean? We coming for the pieces and trying to make this a whole. We got to pick our asses up, man. We've been, you know, I'm a youngster. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of older peers, you know, elder peers who act like they can't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough.
Yeah.
You know, but it is our turn. So they can have a little comfortable seat. You know, they ran through all of that subliminal shit, didn't have a clue. You hear me? You know, but shit, we got where, you know, we went through a couple of trials and tribulation, you know, stealing cars, you know, missing their death by a breath coming up. But we realized, you know what I'm saying? I know I woke the fuck up, man. You hear me? I was hitting fences for motherfuckers and cutting my whole palm open type shit.
Right. Yeah, you don't know what you're doing when you grab that damn fence and then you walk away from that fence and you realize your fucking hand bleeding. You like, God damn.
Split that motherfucker wide open, I did. Running from the
popo. Bro. I that specific that specific situation, I've been through it, bro. So I already know all what you talking about.
Reformation. Hey, look at that. Like say, you know how we fight to the so-called death, and it's so childish. When you think about it, man, stop them little babies from fighting, man. Stop them, man. You know what I mean? A little cousin. Y'all both 5. Fuck it, y'all both 1.5. You hear me? So that's kind of like, you know, you grow up and you still doing the same shit. This is an elementary school. You know what I mean? You in it and you in it inside that body. Like your body do the moving and all this shit, man. It's so dope. It do the food chewing, you know, the blinking and all that. It tastes what you see, you know what makes the mouth water.
Mhm.
You feel me? This it's a controller. Period. It's a fucking avatar. And you inside that motherfucker. You know what I mean? You do the same thing as the earth that surrounds you do.
Right, right.
You know, but it's a lot of people scared of that one thing that go with breath, you know, death.
Mhm.
It's where you would try to kill up a whole continent of motherfuckers just because you scared to die.
Right.
Say they call it survival or whatever. But you gonna get tired and you gonna eventually just pull the pin on the bomb and try to blow as many up as you can. You know, that's what you're gonna eventually do. But if you feel like, and this goes for the aggressor and the so-called victim, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This go for both of them. Just kill yourself. You know what I mean? It'll
Mhm.
be a, it'll be a lot less bloodshed. You know what I mean? Like just say like, man, look at this Jet Li type motherfucker, man. He done just saw through how many people, man? How many people Jet Li be sawing through?
Through the fucking tens and 20s.
You know, school tomorrow, you have been in bed. Yeah, man. That's crazy, huh? When you think about it, it's a whole thing with fear. You be covered in blood, looking like Rambo and shit.
Right.
You be hella traumatized. And, I mean, it's something to endure, but it's crazy. You feel me? To have to live like that. You ain't got to. You don't have to. You hear me?
Yeah, you don't have to.
Some deep shit. I'ma build with you, man. As long as you wanna, build. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm be on here for a minute, so shit, Bill, however long it takes,
Got the sparking.
Yeah, I'm rolling up now. Long as the information flowing, I don't care how long this shit goes.
Yeah, man. That I say that intelligence. You know what I mean? It streams like ill. How it comes. You know what I mean? Remember we talked about that the third eye being open.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
All
So much is seen. It's it's appreciated because I share every bit of it. You know,
yeah.
things like that. Hold on one second.
hmm Shout out to everybody in the chat. Smokers Lounge. We holding it down. Appreciate y'all coming through. You know.
Yeah, man. I'm back.
You good.
We kind of like we in a, we in the zone right now. You hear me? What
Yeah.
they doing in your state? What they doing? They doing stupid shit, man.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, according to the coronavirus, stupid shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Bro, like I had literally just went to the store to go get some lemons and stuff. And when I tell you the Kleenex aisle, paper towel aisle, the Lysol aisle,
Bro, I just seen
the
it. I'm mad.
motherfuckers are cleaned out like people are serious.
The mind.
They're playing. You know, well, I like to say they're playing serious because those same people that's doing all that shit, wasting all that money, grabbing all that shit, stocking up all that shit, is still gonna take their ass to a bar or club and start humping and rubbing against a whole bunch of random motherfuckers. I don't know how
Yeah.
your clubs be out there, but I know in Cali these clubs be packed and people
Mm.
be shoulder to shoulder. So if you really worried about a coronavirus, you ain't gonna be clubbing for the next few months.
Damn.
And not even just that. How do you care so much about a fucking coronavirus, but you explaining to the world that you're not damn near caring about your child? You still sending your child to school? Where they gonna scratch their ass, fucking pick boogers, and hug the next student, shake hands the next student, whatever?
Go to work, don't they?
But y'all really care about the coronavirus, huh? What about
Man,
the motherfuckers y'all talking to on them chat fucking apps? That you trying to meet up?
it's a, it's a whole microbial virus. You got to peep the game, man.
Right.
You got to climb that fucking ladder, man. It's it's a wake up call. You know, you literally. It ain't no way. Is it possible? The movie didn't, surpass the TV screen long time ago, but
Mm.
you got your
Man, this
ticket.
gave me a fucking stale ass Dutch, man. What the fuck is this?
Uh slap
What
slap. Oh,
the-
oh. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, Dutch. Yo, y'all gotta get this shit correct, yo. What the fuck is this?
Motherfucker still is an old well.
The fuck is this? Bet I still work with it though. Fucking watch this. I'ma try. This bitch is fucking dry as shit. Oh yeah, this shit coming out. I can't even fuck with that. Shit.
Yep. Like, look where you come to put it together, man, with your peoples or whatnot.
Mm,
You gotta just be. You gotta realize that you are the one, man. Like, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
You see the shit. You hear me? So
Right.
it's like through your path or whatnot. I can find so many different ways to say it. You know what I mean?
Mm. And that's the
But
thing, man. People don't realize that they the one. They don't believe that they Neo.
pull the antenna, pay attention. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know how the antenna it extends out.
That T the cord.
See the
That's all
cord?
it is. That's all it is. That's all the antenna is. It's your tether.
Yeah. Yep. Throw that signal. Your nose, it sticks out. You stand up. You know what I mean? You are the truth in plain sight. Period. I don't see how we didn't see it. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
it's the pop up. You know what I mean? You pop up, lay down, pop up. Motherfucker disappeared and popped back up. Like, who is you?
Mm-hmm.
That's something. This shit is it's I can't deny if I'm looking at this one, it's more to the creation that you can't fathom. It's enough that you can fathom that you can't. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's deep. You know what I just said? Like you can fathom that you can't fathom
Yeah.
this shit. So it is that deep.
Mm-hmm.
That's that gas. You hear me?
I hear.
Then I woke up in a cold sweat. We go, though. You know, you understand? Like, it's only a few that's still innocent, but it's a lot that's, you know, who know better. Feel me? But everybody know, like, say, you know, roadkill when you smell it. You feel me? So we ain't no fools.
That part. And motherfuckers just be playing themselves for damn fools. Like, man, come on, man. Open your eyes, man. Realize your reality, bro. That's all it takes. Just open your eyes, man. And they already open. Just
Yeah, open. Man, look, remember them boys in the hood?
yeah.
Y'all want to see a dead body? That was a message in that shit. The nose. You know, they covered up their nose and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see them motherfuckers dying over there. It's deep. Not on no negative shit either.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh, we get you.
We gotta realize though, it's like the domino effect. It's too much of it going on, and ain't nobody really giving a damn.
What?
They're just taking everything for face value.
Yeah. You play. You can play like you don't know.
Yeah.
Now look at this one, man. I was thinking about this where the 1 through 10 been getting spoke on here recently, you know. And I just want to point out that little graph where it got 1 through 9 sandwiched in between 2 zeros.
Yeah.
Remember I showed that graph. It's kind of like those 2 zeros on each end represent your eyeballs.
Yep.
You can't deny these eyeballs, and you do got a mainframe that's your skull, your face you looking out.
Mm-hmm.
Engine that's a brain, and a mind inside that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Like you the intel inside that computer. Real talk. And everything that's typed on the board, like you speaking the shit. You feel me?
Exactly. Exactly.
Every time you open your mouth, you pentagram.
You didn't?
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine that?
Yeah. Still purpose of your left and your right. You pan. It's polarity.
Yeah. It's like your eyes right now is 2 stars. You know, every time you open them and seal them or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That shit deep when you think about it. It's the opening. And that's just something that's tied to what the sign or whatever. They put a fucking star and a circle. Like it looked negative from where I learned about it. You know what I mean? Just seeing it in movies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got where they did flip that motherfucker upside down on our ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I don't really delve into that part of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a right side up star. You know what I mean? Original state of being like my body stand.
Mm-hmm.
You know me? I know it's a as above, so below type thing, but I have control over that part. You know, the part that I got control over the part of me that the world of hate. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't be acting like no fool. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was times where motherfucker get smacked because I didn't know. You know what I mean? Motherfucker push my buttons and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But now, hey, I'm trying to go into the monk stage. You hear me? Where
Right.
I ain't no different from the elephant. I'm gonna take a deep breath in. Like I don't gotta say nothing. I ain't gotta be out here arguing with people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I could just move like I'm supposed to. It's deep shit, man.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
be
like
able to
I
just
like
breathe. You know
the
what I mean?
concept of moving like a monk, and I kind of like move like a monk. The only thing is me. I'm a social monk, and I talk.
You hear me?
But
Breathe deep
I know
too.
once I come to the point where like I'm not gonna like I don't have to say shit to nobody. Like I kind of in a sense fear that because I know once I get to that state is like I'm not gonna have no words for nobody, bro.
I feel
For
it,
nobody.
it's where that's what it'll have to be. Think about it. Oh man, the human man and woman they going back into the you know original state, man. You hear me? I did not know this shit was this deep when I was a child, man. When I was, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was just living you know what I mean? Living my life, doing what I, you feel me?
Right. Innocent.
Supposedly supposed to do, yeah. You know what I mean? I had dog after dog growing up, you know, friend after friend, you know, life day after day up to now, and it's all it makes sense when you think about your shit, man.
Right.
This shit ain't no joke. You came into this motherfucker, you like, oh yeah, this what they doing when you came to. You feel me?
Right.
What they doing in this motherfucker, bro? I couldn't believe it. Like I couldn't believe when I said it. Like, damn, the movie really real. Like, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, man. All y'all know. Everybody here, man.
Yes, sir.
Like, damn, the villain really real. Like, really real.
Really real.
You hear me?
Literally.
Man, I remember I watched that movie. Look, what was this? It was so. What was this? Is that Insidious? I think it was Insidious. That motherfucker was too creepy.
Mm.
They literally, like, they didn't drove so deep where they literally put the so-called Red Devil. You know, his ass was behind the curtains, but it spooked the shit out of me. That's why I remember it. Like, damn, like, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
It's two motherfuckers that really it's three movies that fucked me up. You hear me?
Mm.
Like not saying that I'm scarred for life, you know, not scarred for life, son. But they just some memorable, you know what I mean? It was that fucking Insidious.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? Because they made a couple of them. But the Insidious movie, it was one that I saw. It come from the '80s. You hear me? And that movie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Look. This one is called Demons. It was a black woman named Rosemary on that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And these motherfuckers was putting on a mask And it was fucking them up, but that spooked the shit out of me. All right, and what was the third one? I let the third one get away. If that motherfucker come back, I'ma sure say it though.
Right.
But it's they'll leave the memorable moments on you. You know what I mean? Where I picked the game like what? That's what it was. Crimson Peak
Mm-hmm.
or something like that, where they was at that motherfucker. It was real, man. It was like a red motherfucker inside a closet. This shit spooked the shit out of me. You hear me? But it's that kind of shit, bro. That for real, man. Like these motherfuckers got the nerve.
Right.
Mhm.
I wanna take a second to shout out Juan Reyes. He's a new subscriber that subscribed to me today when I took a Uber Lyft ride, downtown, and I asked the brother, to use his charger cord, and he was like, I'm kind of like charging my phone as well, you know, and and I was like, okay, he was like, and he had like a past experience, to where he got his cord robbed, and he was expressing that, and at the same time, I was like, whoa, 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 like, don't compare me to like your past customers, like, yeah, I'm not them, I don't come with those intentions to steal a cord if I'm in need of a charge. Um, but things didn't like turn and it got complicated, or it didn't turn to a real crazy situation where we were just arguing. But we did, discuss on it and really discuss it out and talked it out as men, kept our composure, and and everything was cool and it was respectable, and it ended up, turning out, being cool, and we end up seeing, eye to eye, and building on other stuff. So, and he took the time out to, come and subscribe and say he was gonna check out the videos and stuff. So I just want to give a shout out to him. 'Cause that was a pretty cool little discussion we had.
Hey, what you think about this, man?
Mm-hmm.
It's it's I like to say it. I'm gonna say this a lot so people can kind of think about this one. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Just dealing with the polarities, you know, of this masculine and feminine energy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We know it melds together. It makes us. It makes your body. You know what I mean? Your mama and your daddy. You feel me? So it's kind of like where you got your two eyeballs on your face frame, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say that you always read, and every time you open your eyes, you read whatever you see. If you can read, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, like if you peep this game, like you will really understand why they show you that shit like computer form or number form.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That type of shit. You can read this whole fucking. You know what material is, or how hollow or dense something is. You know
Mm-hmm.
what you're dealing with. You analyze everything you see. You read this motherfucker. So with that being said, you got the two eyes doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's always an eyeball covered up that left eye. Now, if you got your mama and your daddy that made you, it's a masculine and feminine energy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I say that's tied to your eyeballs that see even, each eyeball. But one's always covered up, or it's always closed or missing, as if you know, something's wrong with this. You peep the game.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this eyeball that's covered up is the feminine one. You know what I mean?
That third eye that's covered up.
Nah, it's just the simple eye.
The simple eye.
Yeah, the
So
simple,
so it's that saying
the
we have
simple
one eye.
eye.
So yeah. So it's that saying we have one eye open, one eye closed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this to the mental, to the knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? One of them being closed, and it's like that right eye is it's that eye that we close and to aim the pistol and shoot a motherfucker head off.
Mm-hmm.
It's that energy right there, man. You feel me? It's that energy. That's the eye that's exposed right now, as far as you know what I mean. Where you peep the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like okay. So it's like if they was both open, man to understand more than he knows, or woman would, or all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's some deep shit to that. Just imagine both of them being open in a society where man know if this next man on some bullshit, y'all gonna handle it. And it's gonna be respectable. I ain't even gotta kill you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine that type of system. It ain't that right now. You
Mm-hmm.
feel?
Right.
Because it's a whole situation like where they teach you about shit in the books. You know what I mean? That takes from you. You feel me? Because you want to see the roles for yourself that's in the book. You know what I mean? You want to see that real life, real time. The roles can't talk to me. You feel me? Like this fucking book talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna really have to break it down myself and see what it is and how far I want to go. You know, down to the smallest fiber of that motherfucker. You hear me?
You write. That's why you should write it down, because the more it comes out, the more you have to write. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that could be a never-ending book.
Yeah, man.
You know. That yeah, I think you should. I think you should write it down. See how far you can go.
But yeah, that's where that'll belong to me though. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And maybe my son, like, you know, a true teacher, he or she gonna teach all. They ain't gonna deceive you. You know what I'm saying? Where
Exactly.
they gonna keep on telling you, hey man, you wanna know about that flower, you study it. It's gonna talk to you. You know what I mean? Like you gotta do the same thing the flower or the tree or whatever don't got a mouth like, you know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you really want to learn about that.
Right.
Because kind of call it a natural deception. You know what I'm saying? Because nature don't literally talk to each other like we do. And we be all understanding shit and don't know shit. We just be big old children understanding shit, don't know shit. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
It's like where they keep on saying to you, man, yeah, I understand. I understand. You know they ain't learning with you yet. They ain't peeped the game yet.
Right.
You know, you looking up at that. You sure do understand. You gotta let it be known that you like. Just think about it. The Most High, that's tied to the Most High. The
Mm-hmm.
Most High always up there looking down at what understands it. Till you get on the level. You know what I mean? And you just join it in mental for real, because it's common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Rise right up there with the Most High, because it's like it ain't the Most High ain't gonna be like, yes, that's how it goes. Handshake, high five. You know what I'm saying? You just join it in mental, like, you know, the common sense that's natural. The deers and The bugs and the bees know this shit. You feel me?
Right.
They be like, damn, why he smashed me? Well, 'cause you smash the shit out. Smash the shit out that bug. You hear me?
Mhm.
Hey, and it's crazy like they do. They make the cartoons, man. That motherfucking bug be eyes, eyes all bulging and shit. You hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Twisted, he get up. You know what I'm saying? Bent wings and shit.
Mhm.
But we didn't have to do that. Shit. It's just you ain't you not one with this place. This place is dope. I don't know how I came to Earth. Fuck. You hear me? What's up, my nigga?
Mhm. But yeah,
Straight like that.
I definitely feel like when you say like you just sitting there like understanding and understanding and understanding and
You down there in hell. Look,
right.
you hear me?
It's like prime example. No, I got some shit for that.
Go ahead.
Prime example. K Rod was smashing shit like because I was in the chat, and I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'll pop shit, about Killer K Rod. I was telling him shut the fuck up. The shit he was saying was contradicting, and it seemed like that's what he was doing, just understanding, 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 understanding. But it's like you're not getting nowhere. It's like, how do you say in the same sentence that, oh, that's why I turned to the Bible because it prepared me for what was coming or for what's coming that's happening now? And it's like, bro, that didn't prepare you for shit. You're still enslaved by the system you was under that gave you that fucking book.
The hook, the
So
book, the hook.
that didn't
Right.
prepare you for nothing. That just dug you deeper because you was understanding, 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 and kept understanding. And he's still understanding, digging himself deeper, understanding with that shit. And it's just like, either I'm the only one who peep it, but it's like, bro, like you can't be on one build or one panel without mentioning that book, bro.
Yeah, I let everybody have their own point of view. That's my nigga. It's like on the whims where shit, it's your world. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is true just because it's written. You feel me? I can't deny nothing that's being said in that Bible. That shit real.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? Let the people break it down how they do it. You know what I'm saying? It pierces everybody when they, you know, get interested in this story that's talking about us. Shit.
Yeah, but it's not about the Bible itself. It wasn't like nothing about the Bible itself. It was just like, stop contradicting yourself and going under understanding. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
hey, look at that.
like
What?
like don't say this prepared me for something, because if you was prepared, because we have to really look at it, if you was prepared and this book prepared you for anything that's coming, regardless if it was now, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years back, you're still suffering from the system. We can't like not like acknowledge that fact. His world can be whatever his world, and it has nothing to do with his belief.
Damn.
It has nothing to do with any of that, and I'm not taking any of that from him. But we can't sit here and let that shit just ride like, oh, this book prepared me for this and this and this such, but you're still you have no control of what's going on. You're still suffering from under. You're still under a system of slavery or
Or yeah, stay in this path. Can't break it down like I say inner standing, you know, outer standing. You feel me? Understanding, overstanding, all of those are angles to help build the body. You know, I probably like that line that scan over, bam, that's a layer, bam, that's a layer. You know what I mean? That scanning lines, something like that. You feel me? And you just get the senses, man. It's like when the motherfuckers get they super suits and shit. It's like, oh man, looking at the gloves and shit. That part, if you ask me, that's a key ingredient to the God body type shit. You know?
It's like no matter like for me, like no matter what I like believe in or anything or whatever, you know, you catch me in the contradict, you catch me contradicting myself, nigga, call me out on that shit.
Yes, it don't make no
Call
sense.
me out on that shit so I can straighten my shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I won't look in I won't look like no type of confusion, giving people my word.
Man, this shit tough. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
Straight up. Hey,
It's
that shit,
it's
the boy.
it's like a paradox, it's like it's tough, but it's not hard. Eh?
Man, that shit was so deep. They said that the boy said about the density. You hear me?
Well, what happened with that? I had left after a while. What happened with the density stuff? I know they was arguing for a minute, but
said something about where you get the word penny, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was, the P is the D, and it was Denny. Like at one time, the penny was the Denny, but he went into saying something about being inside of independence. You know what I mean? The density. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine your body like a dense city, right? Things that's solid or physical. You know what I mean? How we talk about this shit, this build. You know what I mean? You would make a strong building type shit. You know what I mean? But it's where you inside of the density. You know what I mean? Like, in other words, he said independence wasn't always that. It was independence. You hear me? Inside the den, you're in the dense. You in the density. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your body right now. Independence. That's some ill shit, man. And when you think about the mass of everything, like how wood float, how all this shit, man, you sit in the tub. You know what I mean? Remember, as a youngster, you play with all that floating shit. This is ill, man. Down the drain. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Right.
Just get.
That's why that word independent is so hard.
Yeah.
The songs that's made after that word. INDEPENDENTD. Know what that means?
But that's literally the physical. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The body. Like where you can say that about your body, where you in the dense city, this you could say say that's what we called Earth, the dense city. You know what I mean? Because that's what this motherfucker is. I'll throw a rock, it'll fuck something up. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I could have been on the mound. You feel me?
Right.
Shit like that. I could have been. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Strike, motherfucker. Straight like that.
All right. In Huey's words, hear me, Lord.
You feel me? Hey, it's that deep. You know how they say, boy, this bad motherfucker right here go from 0 to 120 in
Mhm.
60 seconds or 30. You hear me?
Right.
This is where we hear in the neutral, the positive or negative. You know, that's slow, medium, fast. You hear me? Light, dim, um, dark. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this shit is, man. You feel me? Full, empty, half full, same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
We
all.
hear it. Yeah, so it's like I can take that baseball while I'm on the mound. It's 0 miles and that motherfucker, you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
A split second, that motherfucker be going 80. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's the dense, we in the dense city, man.
Mm-hmm.
We don't realize it, a lot of us. We don't realize we got a front yard, backyard, you know what I mean? Literally,
Mm-hmm.
the body. You feel me? Some people can break running, some people got clean houses, all of it. And it's so deep where you just peel back all of this shit, man. The everything type shit. And you take this shit for what it really is. Ain't no more panic mode, no more fear. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just a motherfucker ready to make the fire, keep your people warm, tell them it's gonna be all right. Shit, I know I'll be the type motherfucker. I don't want to become the slayer. You feel me? I'd have turned in the blade out this motherfucker. I got the motherfucking tattoos and the haircut, leather and all this shit. Like this shit ain't no joke. Like, cause you could go into that mode. I'm telling you. And the people in the world wouldn't understand it. They just resonate with Wesley Snipes type shit. They like Blade, but they won't be able to understand it if they really seen this type shit. I can't say I ever seen a motherfucker really acting like he was Spider-Man or nothing. But
Right.
that'll fuck him up, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yep. You don't hear about no shit like that unless they make it on the movies. But
Right.
yes,
That'll be
it's
some dope shit to see, though.
it's it's dense. You know what I'm saying? From
Mm.
the water to the land, the gas is like shit. You say dense, you hear gas in there. It's how thin the gas is. You know what I mean? It's tied to all of that density.
Mm.
This shit deep. No, I can't really say that the land that you own is round, but I do feel that it's a system over with a lower system, just like your mouth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just like that, you got a roof in your damn mouth, man,
Yep.
and the air go over your man. You see it, bro.
Yep.
Telling you, motherfuckers gotta wake up. This shit is layered, just like your body. All of this energy is draining down through you, through the earth. It's all going down, and it's all, you know, shit. Whatever energy is getting used, we use that today. You know what I mean? This how it go, man. If you ask me from where I'm looking, you know what I mean? And I see that my people, shit, the animals, everything has been put under a curse, man.
Oh
And
yeah, everything.
we gotta shake this motherfucker off, man. Or look at this. We just like you said, didn't you say you went and everybody took the tissue?
Mm-hmm.
When no tissue on the racks. Didn't you say that?
Say what?
When you went to the store, man, wasn't no tissue. All that shit was gone.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's like it's ill like that, man. I kinda just had a brain fart. I ain't even gonna front. I lost.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up and it jumped off. But yeah, man, this shit is it's dope.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
It's all tied to that. You got that heavy bag. You know what I'm saying? Your full stomach, the
Mm.
dense meal. You know what I'm saying? The energy. That's what I was saying? Everything go down and out. I know I was somewhere right there. You feel me? The symbiotic relationship and this. I think I'm coming back to where I was at. You know, we use all of that energy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so deep, man. We gotta pay attention, man. You know, I still got gas. You know what I mean? I just wish I didn't lose that little thought right there. You feel me? Shit. Cause the tissue.
Yeah, tissue, yeah.
Damn, damn, man. What I was about to say, man. It was something deep. It was something deep, man.
Yeah, because it brought you back to saying, to asking me about the tissue at the store.
Yeah, and I remember hearing the dense meals and all that.
Mm-hmm.
The heavy bags, yeah, that it's something like that, man. It's all about that, you know, the energy. Think about it. Think about it. I think I'm coming back round. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Shit is right on. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't seem to spit it out though. You hear me? Yeah, it's all right.
No, it's all good. All
That
right.
don't. I want to see what that was, man. But yeah, in a nutshell, man, that's you know, you feel it, man. I feel you. You know what I mean? We always saying that shit, man. You gotta feel it up, man.
Right.
This shit on all. Once you get that, man, you will see what they talking about as
Mm-hmm.
far as all that shit that you fear. Shake all that off. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
It's so easy to do it, man. I'm thinking about the blade thing and all that, man. It's a lot. Ciphers, man. I'm telling you, man, like where we get on this little trip, it's lovely.
No, you ain't lying about that.
One thing is,
It's like when you get on those trips, bro. It's like you know how they say sky's the limit. It's like when you in those trips, bro. You don't have a limit, bro.
mm-mm,
It's like
Hell no, you don't.
there's no existing of a limit, bro. It's like you're not barricaded, you're not limited to anything. It's like anything is possible at that point, you know.
Yeah. When you get them recognized, you get them. You know what I mean?
I realize, yeah,
Straight up. It's a special life. I didn't know shit. I didn't know, like literally. Yeah.
literally.
But I was always, I say, intelligent. Shit. Damn show ain't no fool.
Right. Mom ain't raising no fool, right?
Mm. Shit ain't
where, you,
cool.
where you originally from?
Shit, I born and raised in Kansas City.
Kansas City. Then
That's
you gotta and it's crazy because I usually say this about a lot of people from like when I'm outside of Cali. I end up saying this about a lot of Cali people and a lot of Kansas City people. Like y'all got a strong ass East Coast vibe, bro. Like
mm.
bro, like you could go up to the East Coast and you could blend in anywhere in any borough, bro. Like you,
Salute.
you know what I'm saying? You can even go to Jersey. You could blend down there. You know, you can come to Cali. You know, you'll seem like a an East Coast dude, but at the same time, they'll just see you as a city person because that's all it is. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and bro,
Hey, this place, I ain't really got to see much. You know what I mean?
hmm
They brought it all to the king. You feel me? I wonder why they treated us like, you know, like you get crossed out, but they still pay you a lot of attention. You know what I mean? You
right.
got treated like the king. You feel me? They telling you a slave, but you ain't peeped the game. Feel me?
hmm
You taken care of literally.
hmm
If it's so hard out here, like you chose to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Think
Yeah,
about it, man.
Chris,
We grew into this shit.
Chris Cobb, right? He said he thought you was from Cali. You got a Cali accent. I thought you was originally from like the East Coast, but I can't knock that because you do have a Cali vibe as well. So I could be like, yo, you from me though.
Yep, I don't really give a damn. You know what I mean? It's it is what it is.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's pretty cool.
We all on a mission, man. I'm from where you from. You
Right.
know what? This motherfucker, it's so deep, man. I remember Yahweh said, man, he said, man, I don't know you. You know what I mean? And I thought about it like shit, don't nobody know. You know what I mean? It is only you. It's only you. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm pretty sure everybody on the face of this planet ain't sure every single thing that they've done with the next person. You hear me? It's something you don't know about everybody. Meaning you don't know them
Oh
like
yeah.
they know. You know, you don't know them like they know they self. You
Mm-hmm.
feel? Because it's only them and it's only they truth. You feel me? Everybody out here make the mistake. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? And it's shit people done. I know because I'm one of them.
hmm
And slap yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure all of us are.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck how righteous you are. Slap yourself if you said you done told somebody about everything. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. There's some shit you can't even remember you did.
Right.
Mhm.
And it's probably some shit that you ain't probably told people.
Yeah.
Which means your person didn't even know you.
Yeah, it's thorough like that. You feel me? So it is only you, your truth, everything. Like where motherfucker said, boy, hope don't didn't nobody see that. Shit, didn't nobody hear that. Yeah, you heard it. You saw it. You know what I'm saying? Every nigga that been shot at the next nigga. You hear me?
Right.
Every one of them that been bluffed or, you know what I'm saying? It's all recorded in you. So you better keep it real. This shit is dope.
Mhm.
What you think about it, man? Motherfucker think he got away with some shit. You hear me? You hear me, motherfucker thought he got away with some shit. Anybody, everybody. Even that scandalous ass animal. Literally.
Literally.
You know, that motherfucker, I'ma kill this goddamn groundhog. That motherfucker know you planted that whole garden. You hear me? Eat your shit up. Fuck that. You hear me? You gotta get a whole trap, snap his whole back backwards.
Literally.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that kind of shit. If you a cruel motherfucker,
Mhm.
you serve that kind of shit, man. That's we we gotta peep the game, bro. As long as you can serve the spark to serious, serious people who want to know about themselves,
Mhm.
that's where you point. You can do it. You did your, at least for now. You know what I'm saying? Until you can get this shit how it's supposed to be, or I don't know, man. Like some people will say I'm reaching with that. You know what I mean? If you hopeless, man, you dopeless. You ain't got no dope. You ain't got no. You hear me? You ain't got no chemical, nigga. You ain't got no drug stuff. You
Dope.
hear me? Man, shit, you better keep some hope. You know what I'm saying? Some true dope. You hear me? Who they gonna come to? The dope man, right? This is the motherfucker who can think up and make something. Fuck it being crack. You hear me? It ain't
Right.
gotta be crack. But they gonna look to the brilliant mind, like, man, what we gonna do?
Mhm.
They gonna get the motherfucker who think. You hear me? Or they gonna be swinging knives and busting caps. And you know what that is? Literal kids with guns. Damn.
I rap.
I don't give a damn. You 35. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit tie right back. It tie right back to go ahead and shoot your own brains out, man. You think you gotta shoot? If each bullet in that motherfucker is a body, you need to stop. I slap shit at you. That's how scared you are to die. Nigga got 100 round motherfucking gun. Nigga, that's scared. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Could I be wrong? Am I wrong?
Nah, not at all.
That's how I feel about it, bro. You got me about to roll another one, man. You know, motherfucker got a whole heavy ass room. I mean, I ain't mad at you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I ain't mad you strapped nasty, but boy, it's ill, ain't it? Think about it.
Mhm.
Damn, nigga, that's straight. Like this nigga got 100 plus, or this motherfucker, anybody. You hear me? Got all them bullets, man. You a mass murderer, period. Think about it. You gotta be a fool too. Cause you gonna have numb hands, your blood gonna be vibrating. If you think you can chop the M16 to its cherry hot red, you that damn
He said M16.
that motherfucker melting you so spook, man. Oh fuck it, man. Not you know what I'm saying?
He didn't even give the M4. He gave the M16. We call those motherfuckers muskets.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, the motherfucking tech. Oh, always. You hear me? The motherfucking
And
pockets.
it was just because by the time like my class was in, was in the military, that shit was old as fuck. So we was calling them muskets because we was given the new issued M4s. So
The musket burner, huh? The motherfucker
but
shot.
we
Straight
started
front.
out with the M16s, but to us like it was like, what the fuck we got these muskets for? Yo, this shit was crazy.
I feel you. Hey, man, they done gave us some motherfucking instruments, some antiques.
Right.
Straight up some motherfucking bow and arrows. That's ill, man. But yeah, when we think about how psycho we done went, man, it's on levels. Whew.
Right.
What you think, man? You ain't got one where you could just feel off. You know what I mean? I done seen a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, well, like, let me see. I ain't got nothing that coming to me where I could just, spill off top like
Like
that.
I'm just here one like Chucky. You know these motherfuckers ain't realized that fucking plastic dog. That motherfucker moving around. You know all this kind of crazy shit. Anything freestyle, like the weird shit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The weird shit, man. Feels. And it all tie back to, troops or, you know what I mean? Common sense. Like a lot of shit, it go in like the innocence, the inner and the senses. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And just some of the illest shit, man, that you could think of, dog. They right there on the top of the brain, but I know it's hard to kind of pick them out. You know what I'm saying? See them like that.
Right, right. That's what's up. And with that being said, I think we're gonna end it on that note. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate,
That's
everybody coming through. I appreciate, everybody in the chat coming through, showing love, showing light, showing, information, discussion, building, all the above. Appreciate the brother God's mind's eye coming through in the panel, building, giving his words, and anything, any last words you have to say, brother, you can go ahead and spill.
anything. Me myself, bro. I just want to say, open it up, man. Open up your noodle. You know what I mean? Kind of like just think more and teach your people. You know what I mean? Because if you don't teach, it's like why are we here? You know, you see the next one's rising, man. I say, you know what I mean? I became what I was looking for. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna come and pick your ass up or save you, help you. It ain't all good. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I just want the people to know that, man. You gotta pay attention to yourself, you know, type
Mm-hmm.
shit. And that's where I leave it at, man.
That's what's up.
I appreciate you though greatly, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for your words, and shit. Hey, that
Yeah,
noodle, y'all listen. He ain't lying. I need to do some more of that too. So I'm taking that too. So you know, it's facts. You know, um, I hope everybody have a wonderful, blessed night. Um, appreciate you, Chris, for coming through as well. You should have hopped on the panel. I don't think you was gonna bore, anything up here, but I think, just, even though you came through, so that's just blessing us with your presence is good, it's great enough.
yep, that's cool. Greatness to you, bro. Till next time, man.
Yes, sir. Till next time. That being said, we gonna head off and we gonna end it off like this.